Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. My name's Joel, and this is A Stable Life. Today's pretty exciting, mainly because I actually have no idea what I'm doing for the day. Usually I have a general idea as to what I'm going to be doing for the morning, the midday, the afternoon, and evening. And I know what I'm doing for the afternoon and evening, but I have no idea what I'm doing for the midday. It could go either way. There's more manure to spread, actually lots more manure to spread, but it won't stop raining. Since it won't stop raining, we might not be able to get out in the fields today, so that may or may not be happening. That depends on Brian. If that doesn't happen today, then we're actually gonna be going up and getting grain for all the horses, because let me show you guys something. Empty, 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 also empty, about a quarter full. So we need grain. We definitely need more Calm Ultra. We'll see what happens. For now, let's get started feeding. Yo, how are you doing?
Pretty good. I'm just chilling with the donkeys.
You're on the wrong side, though, to be chilling with the donkeys.
That's okay. They don't like me being in their square.
I was just filling everybody in on how I really have no idea what we're doing for the mid part of our day.
Well, that's good. I never know what we're doing mid part of the day, so if you don't, Rocky's ready.
What do you say, Gavin? Should we get started feeding?
Absolutely.
Alrighty, guys, we got all the grain put in the stalls for all the horses, all the hay put in the stalls for all the horses, and I got something exciting to share with you. This is Samson's old stall. Take note. No feed bucket, no hay, cleaned out. Could this mean that Samson's been moved? Let's find out. Ha ha ha! Name tag, the board's up. Let's take a look. Wow. Well, this will be so much nicer for Samson. So much more room with a lovely view. Let's take a look here. Wow. You can really see everything's just turning green, waking up. I see two things looking at this view. One, a beautiful view, and two, a herd of horses that's waiting on me to let them in. And they're just staring at me talking to this camera. So, let's get those horses from here to here. We just got one more thing to take care of before we finish up getting all the horses inside. Oh, yeah. Gavin, why are you doing this?
Well, Joel, today's Tuesday, so that makes it inherently Manure Day!
Woo! All right, we got all the muck buckets out in the aisleways. All the horse stalls are ready for the horses, which means it's time to let Poncho here into his stall. You ready, buddy? Yeah. Good morning, buddy. Doing the walk, I like it. Now, because Samson actually is moving to a different stall, he's going to go to his original stall for a little bit because that's the stall he learned on. So now we need to retrain him to his new stall. And the way we do that is leading him to his new stall continually. And then after a pattern develops in his mind, he'll remember that that's the stall he needs to go to. Samson. Ugh. Samson? I think I need to go check the pasture chart because Samson's not in this run. Hey, Gavin, Samson's not in here, which means that I think he's over here. Yep, there he is. Well, okay then. Samson got turned out in the big field. That's exciting. Then in that case, Gavin, let's let in the middle pasture, I guess. Woo! Come on, boys! Come on, boys! Let's go! Dundee! Okay, they're going the wrong direction. Let's let in the big field because they're all ready. And the middle field is more interested in the hill. So we're gonna... Naturally, yeah. I told you guys that today was gonna be special. I just didn't realize it was gonna be this special. Alrighty, boys. Good morning. Good morning, Spitfire. Hello, good to see you. Good morning, Duke. Good morning, Suede. Good morning, Declan. Yeah, good to see all you guys. Archer. Obi. Skywalker, Danny, Tucker, Argento, Weather, Gavin, and Samson. And in case you're wondering, yes, I did actually drag this off. Hey, Samson, come here, buddy. The weather's just been so cooperative with us, raining every single day and in large amounts, that the mud really hasn't stopped yet. But we are in mud season, so that's something we just have to live with for a little while. Remember, guys, the next show is at 3 p.m., okay? That's the big 3 p.m. All right, Samson looks a lot better in this stall. He's got a lot more room to maneuver and turn around. Nice tack box. Good deal, good deal. Got Samson and Tucker right next to each other. I normally like to let the big field in last because, well, there's a giant opening in the side of the barn where the horses can go in the wrong pasture. And instead of just closing this gate, I like to let the middle field in first, so I don't need to worry about that. But the middle field seems more preoccupied in the hill that's over there. We're gonna let the big field in now, hoping that once the middle field realizes they're by themselves, they'll come in the barn too. All right, let's do this. Come on, boys, let's go. Let's go, come on. Looks like they're ready to come in now. That was just odd. Rebel, you're the first one. Hello. Come on in, buddy. Champ, hello, hello. Falcon, Jack, oh, you guys were rolling in the mud. Poe, Casino, and there goes the middle field. They're pretty spooked this morning. I don't know, something might have happened over there. We get here early in the morning, but sometimes like a loud explosion or a bang or an animal, really, you never really know. It really could be anything, but if it spooks them, then they like to kind of stay together instead of going in the barn, which I can't really blame them. Come on, Scoots. After all the horses are in, it's time to let out the donkeys, and Gavin and I are going to be tackling this together. So I'm going to hand the camera over to Gavin. He's going to go ahead and work on putting the halters on them because they've been a little rambunctious lately. Here you go, buddy. I'm going to go get hay out in their pasture for them.
Okay. Hello. Yeah, that looks okay. Hey, stop that. What? Hey, no. No.
All right, Buster's in. Come on, Rocky. What's up, Buster? Go. Oh, those two are really something else. Okay, well, their pasture's got hay and water, so they're set. And you guys have gotten more than enough footage of Manure over the past couple days, so we'll see you guys once that task is complete. Alrighty, guys, good news. We got all the muck buckets emptied. Gavin and I worked as a team. Gavin was on the four-wheeler and I was on the tractor so that we could get done early. It's about 10:30 in the morning right now, so we're gonna work on getting all of these horses out in the pastures, and something tells me that they're ready to be let out. As always, we start things off with Suede. There you go, buddy. There you go. Now, I noticed in one of the comments that a lot of you guys have been wondering about the herd. Who's the leader of the herd? What horses are leaders? And what qualities go in a horse to make them a leader? That's a really good question. As a matter of fact, Suede is actually up in this herd in the middle pasture during the day. Suede and Falcon kind of are equal in this pasture. Falcon being the leader and Suede being the number two. In regards to the qualities, well, for the horses, it's basically, you have two types of leaders. You have bullies, and then you have horses that actually have leadership-like qualities. Just to be clear, I'm making sure that everybody knows, Suede and Falcon, they don't really have leadership qualities. They're definitely bullies. And what I mean by that is a horse that has leadership qualities, when something bad happens, will get the whole herd together, will go out, face the danger, make sure that the herd comes into the barn, goes out of the barn when they're supposed to, and ensures that the herd is kept safe. And then you have horses that actually are leaders. We pretty much used to have a lot of horses that were leaders here. Well, I say a lot, because there really can only be like one per herd. And in our stable, we had two. But now, we really only have one horse that has leadership-like qualities, and that's Spitfire. So Spitfire is the leader of whichever herd he's in. So during the day, he is the leader of the middle field. During the night, he is the leader of the big field. We try not to mix herds too much because you have a lot of fighting when that happens. Interestingly enough, you also have horses like Tucker. And Tucker just doesn't want to be bothered. He doesn't care what place he's in the herd. He doesn't care where he's at. He doesn't care who's underneath him. He doesn't care who's above him. He just doesn't want to be bothered. You bother him, you got a problem with him. You don't got a problem with him, he's not going to bother you. Leia? No. 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 Can you explain the qualities of Leia and Jack and their brother-sister relationship?
Right, so like any brother and sister, Jack is fun-loving, kind of crazy, but Leia, as the sister, absolutely hates him.
Just out of curiosity, Gavin, do you have a sister?
I do.
It's very interesting how different all the horses are, because you have horses like Pancho here. And Pancho is 100% a follower. He is not going to compete. He's not going to try to be leader of the herd, but he's definitely a horse that wants to be with other horses and wants to be in the herd. And Samson over here right now is currently at the bottom of the herd that he's in. He doesn't really want to fight with anybody. He just wants food and wants love. I definitely could do more of a deep dive into this subject if you guys are interested. Just let me know and I'd be happy to go over what each of these horses are and where they are in the herd. And by the way, Samson is now in the big field day and night. He's a big horse and he requires a lot of food. So we're gonna put him in the big field. If you guys are curious what horses are where, go ahead and pause the video right now and you can just take a look at this chart and it'll show you who's where at what time of day. Looks like we found out what we're doing for our midday. We're spreading manure. Only bummer is the video of us spreading manure hasn't been released yet for you guys. So I have no idea if you loved it or hated it. So I'm gonna be cautiously optimistic and film a little bit, but it won't be the centerpiece for this video. Come on, Scoots, come here. We're going for a ride in the tractor. Over here, come here.
All right, close this up.
And then you know what you gotta do, Scoots, gotta do the shuffle. It's gonna be warm today. I think I gotta take my hoodie off. Let's fire her up. Copyrighted music? We can't have that. No, no, no. Look at Daniel asking if I need a drink. So I'm gonna be starting by spreading cow manure. So I'm not gonna film that. I'll leave that for the veggie boys. And then I think after lunch we're moving over to horse manure. And then I have something exciting in store for this afternoon. So make sure you guys stay tuned. And don't forget to hit that like button, guys. It super helps the channel grow. And you guys have been doing a fantastic job at it. I really appreciate it. Hey guys. So some time has passed. As you can see behind me, Daniel's loading me up with cow manure, actually. I'm working over on the Veggie Boys farm. Originally, the plan was we were going to get rid of this pile of cow manure here, go for lunch, and then after lunch, well, we were going to get started on horse manure. The horse pasture is so wet, and we have a steep downhill that goes through a little valley and then up the other side. And we're just concerned with the weight of the horse manure that it could jackknife the tractor and the spreader, creating lots of problems. And we really like the spreader, so we don't want to cause any problems like that. So it looks like we're going to be continuing forward with just cow manure. So I will see you guys once I'm back over on the horse side of things. We'll get to the horse manure soon. Eventually. We're getting there. It's been ridiculous. It's pretty much raining every single day, which is spring, but still, it's been a very wet spring. But no worries. I've got Leia to keep me company. All right, Scoots. Hey guys, so quite some time has passed since I've last been able to talk with you. I'm actually getting started to feed horses for the afternoon, but I just wanted to show you something. Our horse trailer actually has a broken, well, I don't know what you'd call it, but there's a very important piece. You can see here that this piece right here broke off, and Dad took the whole hub off and put the trailer up to work on getting that part out. It's the piece that connects these two linkages here. So we're gonna probably buy a new piece and put this on, and we could definitely see we got some rust going on here. So I don't know what he's planning on doing with that. I know we did some work on the front of the trailer to get rid of the rust, so he might grind this rust away and refinish it and repaint it. More than likely, that's what he's gonna do. You can see the front here. This was all rusted out, and he completely refinished it. So it looks good. It looks good. Only something going on. So, hey, how's flowers?
They were flowery.
You ready to get started feeding horses? Oh my goodness, look at this. She got me floodlight bulbs. Oh, I can finally fix that. So feeding in the afternoon's a bit different, and in case you hear the donkeys, in case you were wondering about those clips prior to this, that was the supplements being put in the buckets. So to start, this paddock used to be the home of Samson at night. Now Samson's turned out, but Tucker's out here during the day. And for anybody that forgot, Tucker's out here during the day because his owner shows up during the day. And it's a lot easier for him to get him in this paddock than the one behind it, which is 50 acres. And then Tucker gets to go out in the big field at night. So he gets to spread his hooves and, well, do whatever he wants to do. Come on, let's go. Hello. Oh, you're coming to me. Yeah, come on, Tucker. And then right down there, second right. Hey, good boy, Tucker. All right, Gavin, it's time for Donkey Time 2.0. Ow! All right, donkeys, you guys ready to come in? Born ready, right? You guys were born ready. There you go. Come on, boys. They were super quick, but they made it in. So they're set for the night. All right, I told you guys this wasn't going to be permanent. We got floodlights. We're putting them in right away. Oh, that's so much better. Throw this back on the shelf for when I need it again.
So happy for you. Yeah,
Looks good, doesn't it? Oh, isn't that so much better? Man, the lighting is... I'm almost going to drop this light bulb. The lighting is so much better now. Every time I was walking through this hallway, it was just like nighttime on my face. Terrible lighting. We couldn't have that. You guys know that light is very important here. Because the barn is all tin roofing, there's not a lot of natural light that actually makes its way in here. And we need to have a lot of light to be able to inspect the horses. Like Declan here, who's absolutely filthy. We've worked on putting all new lights all across here, and the improvement, I mean, it's absolutely extraordinary. I actually did a video all about that. If you guys want to check it out, I'll link it up top and down in the description below. All right, guys, I know this is a bit of a change of scenery. We're up in the bagging room of the store for the Veggie Boys. So a company actually reached out to me and asked if I could work on one of their lights and use them in our horse stable. So the company is called Hyperlite, and this is their LED floodlight from their Mars series. This is going to definitely put out some light, which we really can't get enough of down in that barn. Trick is just looking for the right place to put this guy. So let's go ahead and crack her open and see what you get. My round bale knife. Gotta make sure we use the round bale knife. Okay, if I have any questions, contact them. Looks like we got a user manual. And a massive light. I mean, guys, just look at this thing. Oh, my goodness, that is an impressive amount of light that this thing's gonna shine out. You can see it looks really nice. It's actually set up similar to LED lights that I installed on a tractor. It has the same brackets and use. It is waterproof, and it has a bracket design that you can just basically screw this thing right to anything, and you got your simple wires right here, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, so right in the installation instructions it actually tells you exactly what each wire does. Unless you guys don't feel comfortable wiring this up yourself, then definitely get a skilled electrician to work on it. There you go. This thing's massive. So we definitely want to make sure we put this in a place that we need light and a lot of it. I think I have just the place in mind. With this kind of serious light, you definitely want to put it in a place that is in need of some serious lighting. And we think we found the exact place for where we want to put this light. And that's actually our haymow. You can see it's pretty well lit right now, but that's only when the sun's up. You see right now, actually there's no electric lines that run over top of the hay, and no lights, and that's for good reason. We want as little of a chance of fire as possible. However, when it gets nighttime and we're in here and we're stacking square bales, we could definitely need some more light in this section. What do you think? Down a bit?
I think it looks good.
Nice. Good job.
Good job, Joel.
Nice job, Gavin.
Nice job, Joel.
Nice job, Gavin.
Nice job, Megan.
Nice job, Megan.
Woo!
Well, I don't know if you guys can tell, but we managed to actually get the light installed. Let's give you a look. We added another switch in right here that controls the light. So this one controls the stable lights. And this one controls the light right up here. Got a little dark on. You can see all the lights from the stable. Give you guys a look at the light. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but our haymow has never been so well lit. We decided to have it here for the haymow because, as I mentioned before, we have no electrical lines running over top for fire hazards. And this light shines right down into the mow. It's gonna set things up beautifully for future use. So if you guys are interested in this, like I said, I'm not being paid for this, but they did send me the light for free to test out and use for you guys to check out as well. I'll put a link down in the description below if you guys want to check out the company. As you can tell, the light is really bright. Now they have ones that are not as bright as this one, so you can see what they have. And guys, it's going to be on that note that's going to be where we're ending the video for today. I'd like to thank Hyperlite for sponsoring the video and providing that light. And I also just wanted to mention again that there's going to be codes down in the description below with a special code provided to give you guys a nice discount if you're interested in those lights.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.
And as always,
We'll see you in the next one.
Like.
Gavin. Oh, hey, Megan. You're on the camera too. Megan, it's going to get really dark.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay.
Boom. Not on the camera anymore.
Gavin, make funny faces. Go.
That's all I got.